Just not happening.
Yeah, you're just gonna put one of those on and play those games people play on their phone on the bus.
Yeah.
Where there's like red and blue and purple and green bubbles, and they're like popping them.
You
and
just
it's
pop
making slot
bubbles.
machine noises.
Yeah, you're an adult that plays like birthday party games for like
People
children.
do it like well into their 50s.
Yeah.
They just like they turn the phone sideways and they're happy as shit. Mm-hmm. They're good to go.
It's literally if you designed a thing to like keep retarded people occupied so they don't attack people, it would be those games.
I pop the bubba.
Yeah.
I pop it.
I popped. There was 4 cherries, and then I slid, and then they disappeared. And they're like, very good, Coco.
Patting him on the
Patting him on the head.
Very good.
He's in a cage, and they're throwing fish at him. He goes, when I play the game, I don't want to rape strangers anymore. And they go, very good. And then they turn to a bunch of other scientists, and they go, see, it's working. We can stop them from raping everyone.
And the scientists go, and that's good?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what we want?
That is what we want, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Very
like
good.
Retard cop. Yeah, I do wish there was a thing that could separate, like, there's really good movies I haven't seen, and then there's movies that are, like, supposed to be good, but you put them on, you're like, this is, like, the gayest, slowest piece of shit movie of all. Like, I wish I could know the difference between those two.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I feel the same way. But it's really all about getting past that first hour, because there's a lot of movies where it takes like 45 minutes for you to really understand why you've been investing, and I'm thinking maybe that's what my problem with Lynch. I don't know.
You know what you need? We need when people go to like Dave Chappelle shows, they put the phone in a black zipper with a lock on it, and if you open it, like you get like syphilis or whatever.
Right. They're like, we don't want you recording one of Dave's 3 jokes, so phone's in the bag.
One of his 3 30-minute jokes.
We can't have you recording Dave going like, they tried to cancel Snoopy from Peanuts.
And you need one of those like when you go into your apartment or your home. You need a guy standing there. You put your phone in the thing and they like lock it, and then you have to actually watch something or like make a new thing you don't know how to make, or like call someone you love on a different phone, I guess, that doesn't have access to others. Or maybe forget that one. Fuck that one.
Sure.
You gotta like grill a chicken and watch a movie and have a nice night.
Well, this is
instead of you blink and it's 2 hours later and you've just been watching a 400-pound Chinese guy on TikTok.
Yeah, this is the dream. I'm like, I'm gonna get a dumb phone, but I know I get it, and I just start tearing like my fucking arms out like a serious mind. Like I go insane.
You're talking about the flip phone bullshit?
Yeah, like get a dumb phone that can just do texting and shit.
Yeah.
That never works. You just become a burden to everyone that you know. Because everyone's like, why the fuck can't you text me back?
I know a couple people who've done that, and what happens is anytime they get around other people, they just grab their phone and start using it.
Yep.
So you become your own iPad baby. You're at a Thanksgiving and you're like laid on a couch cushion upside down, and you're just like getting peanut butter all over a screen. You've turned yourself retarded.
I was super productive today just by letting my phone die. I didn't charge it today. It's been dead the entire day, and I got a ton of stuff done.
That's good.
And I can still answer iMessages on my Mac while I'm working.
Right.
But.
Yeah.
I have the thing on you. There's the screen time on your phone that says like after an hour of daily use, like you have to like click through to like get to all your apps. And like I put that on, and then like the first day I had to turn it off at 1 a.m. because I'd used 1 hour of screen time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
I've had that on my phone for 3 years, and then I just turn it off every morning and just keep using my phone. Yeah. Because that's the thing, is like I can just turn it off. So it's like there's no point to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah, I just let it consume me.
Yeah.
I just actively fight against it. I go like, oh God, I've been on this phone all fucking day, and then I put it, throw it down, and I go, and I sit and I think for like 5 minutes, and I go, then give me that fucking thing.
You have 5 minutes if that.
Yeah, 5 minutes if that.
Yeah. I've done that where I'm like, I'm going to set a timer, 25 minutes, and then you get 12 minutes, and you're like, well, that's close enough. Pick this phone back up.
I go, it's always going. I go, there's always something.
And now I can do the thing. I'm like, it's for the podcast. I have to talk about the little Mexican aliens.
I'm studying.
Oh, we didn't talk about the little Mexican aliens.
Maybe we should save it for the Patreon.
Okay.
The little Mexican
Unless
aliens.
this is the Patreon, we don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're really gonna let the racism fly. We haven't on this.
Never know, but I always go into the second episode just like really comfortable.
Mm-hmm. If we get a good if we get a good enough one to make it public, the first episode, the second one, I'm like, whatever comes out comes out. Yeah, acting like it's not real and can't just like be used against me one day.
Yeah.
It does feel like I'm on a pretty short leash on YouTube, to be honest.
We are. I mean, what was...
And I feel like we still are somewhat wild, but...
We are. I mean, we're very wild on YouTube, I think. But yeah, there's always something where you're like, man, is that a thing with YouTube? Like, are we going to get fucked with, you know? Because we talked
and then you always have a weird theory. You're like, we made fun of, like, Nepalese people. YouTube, like, really cares about Nepal this year.
Yeah, you never know. You're like, oh, man, we shit on the fishing methods in Nepal.
Yeah, it's like we should have talked about raping your daughter more. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all arbitrary, though.
I know.
When you do get... The only time you ever know it's your fault is, like, if you played porn or something, like, on the screen.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, if it's about what you're saying, that's impossible.
Meanwhile, YouTube
know.
doesn't care that people share CP all the time on unlisted links. They don't give a damn about that because people don't run ads on unlisted videos, so it doesn't upset
people
advertisers.
Are sharing CP
on
YouTube?
Apparently there's like 1 million hours of child porn on YouTube because they don't...
Just say CP unlisted. For the algorithm.
Oh,
because I don't want YouTube to, like, delete us or whatever
CP.
the hell.
Call it California Pizza.
That's why they named it that restaurant. Because they go, if you give us a wink and a 50, we'll take you back.
Wait, really? There's like CP on...
I love that Jace is like popping in a Zen as he's talking about CP.
I go, you guys talking about... Yeah, I'm at a party and I'm fucking loading a can of Copenhagen. I'm like, you boys talking about CP? Just
wrapping it. I never figured out how to do that, by the way.
I can't do it. You have to say the N-word enough times to do it. Literally, I can never... Because I used to do Copenhagen in college. I can never do that. And you handed it to a guy who was like... expanding from inwards in his body. And he would just grab it and be like, whoosh.
Like the girl in Willy Wonka.
Like windows blow out.
A guy that looked like a pigeon that just ate Alka-Seltzer.
A guy who looked like a 19-year-old version of the car dealer guy from Friday Night Lights.
Someone should edit the end of Willy Wonka where they drink the fizzy lifting drink and then they have to burp to come down because they're at the fan, but they have to keep saying the N-word to like float down. Someone should just edit it like that.
So
where they have to
anyway,
say slurs.
Someone should do that.
Someone should do that. Anyway, I saw, in Sorry, I did not say that.
No.
I just got excited. I forgot to tell you this, that the scene in Willy Wonka where Veruca Salt starts expanding because she ate the gum.
The blueberry girl.
The blueberry girl. And she expands. Apparently... There's people who are into expansion porn, so if you go to that scene on YouTube, it's just like guys being like, hoochie mama, hoochie ha-ta-ta. And they're in the comments being like, I wish I could expand that big. That would fucking rule.
So in the 70s, some guys were like, they thought they weren't even sexually awake. They're like, I guess I'm asexual. Maybe I'm gay. I don't know. Nothing gets me off. And then they saw that scene in Willy Wonka.
So they went to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and they go, oh, wait a second. And then they're worried. They're like, wait, am I a pedophile? And they're like, no, I just want to fuck expanding children.
Yeah.
I'm not a pedophile.
The guys that go, I didn't know I was attracted to the future.
Oh, but to, because I know this is a serious show too. We need to get the word out there. A lot of people are sharing CP on YouTube, and we need to start pressuring Google to do something about it.
We should.
Because they don't really care about any of that shit. They always talk about making YouTube safe for kids, but that's just because of advertisers.
How's that possible, though?
To upload CP?
On YouTube, like, what are we even talking about? What does that mean?
Do you want me to describe what it is?
No, you can't have any sexually explicit. So it's like kids in bathing suits or something, or what?
Well, it's just unlisted, so I guess YouTube doesn't always catch it.
Oh, it's like people posting on their on their CP Patreon. It's an unlisted video.
Yeah, they're like, public one we do regular porn, Patreon that's when we do the CP.
There probably is a CP OnlyFans coming, by the way. Just look out for that.
And by the way, it would make fucking
as the world continues.
It would
to
make
crumble.
all the world's money a year. Literally every piece of monetary money that exists in the world would go through that site once a year.
It's run by the government.
Yeah, exactly. The fucking New World Order.
Well, in closing here, I really want to go up to a place that you guys really don't want to go to. but I kind of thought maybe I could pressure you on
To
air.
eat?
Yeah. I thought I could
what?
pressure you on air to go,
What?
and then maybe you'd feel bad enough that you.
What is it, Ben?
I really want to go to Chili's.
Man,
I know Devin hates Chili's.
it's really crazy with you. All right,
Can we mix it up?
I'll go to Chili's. We don't have to go.
Why do we have to go to the same Jewish diner?
We don't have to go to that them diner.
I mean, we go so much, we might as well attend temple at this point.
We can
Might as well renounce Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior.
We can go to your fucking, your Gentile hub.
I want to go someplace Christian, damn it.
Yeah.
I want to go to Chili's. I want to go to California Pizza Kitchen. I would
much rather go to Chili's than California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
There's something about a California Pizza Kitchen that just makes me feel like I'm about to be killed. I don't know why.
When you ordered pasta, it looked like a bunch of larvae.
Yeah, no, I ate it and like I could feel it moving like in my belly. Remember, I was halfway through my jambalaya pasta, which, by the way, I can't believe I ordered that.
Me and Devin couldn't either.
Yeah, you guys
that was
looked at me
wild.
and go,
That was wild. Yeah.
I thought about acting as goalie and like diving in front of you and the waitress.
You pushed my plate off the table.
When you
like
order
a cat.
the jambalaya pasta at Chili's, they put it into a Brita filter to try to filter out just any
Right.
of the.
Yeah, they put the plate there and they put a straw in it. They go, here you go.
Drink it.
Here you go, bub.
Yeah. They bring you a wheelchair.
Can I have a silly straw?
And they go, excuse me, can I pardon you for an after dinner gun? I'd like to kill myself. But no, I remember I was eating and I turned to you guys because we hadn't eaten. We recorded. Like I think we were banking apps or something, so we hadn't eaten all day. And I turned to you guys like 3 bites in. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like shit. And I just kept fucking.
I thought they were going to bring out the captive bolt gun from No Country for Old Men at the end of the meal.
They should have.
And like have it on a hot towel
They
like
should.
that. Like, sir, would you?
Once I eat all the pasta, the plate should say "fuck you" underneath it.
Is there like an Applebee's around here, or like another chain we could try out?
There is an Olive Garden, and I had a wild time there a few months back.
Olive
it was
Garden
a great
kind
time.
of sounds nifty.
I did. My face was bloated for about 3 days after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Olive Garden. Before you eat Olive
'Cause
Garden, you have to take your rings off so you can get them off. You know, just the fucking bloat that's coming.
Yeah.
To like cut your fingernails.
Yeah,
so your
you're
flesh is
like, I got to take this off because I'm about to expand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look over to the other table at Olive Garden. It's just a bunch of salt goats.
Yeah. You see guys at Olive Garden like break their fucking necklaces, just snap in half.
It was very good though.
Oh, it's a tremendous restaurant.
In closing, by the way, fuck everybody with all these. I see all these hot takes about food on Twitter that people say suck ass, and it's always my favorite food. Like people are like saying you're a retard if you order fettuccine Alfredo, or like Chick-fil-A's mid, and that In-N-Out sucks ass.
That's
all those
just-
things kick ass.
That's-
Fettuccine Alfredo's great.
That's just white hatred, buddy.
Yeah.
It is white hatred.
It's also not even.
It is white hatred,
and it's also it's black hatred
Thank you.
too, because black people love shrimp Alfredo and
It's
fettuccine
true.
Alfredo.
There's
as
a
well.
war on the white
What?
man and the black
There's
man.
a war on both of us.
It's from China.
and we need to band together and kill the rest.
Black people do love fettuccine Alfredo.
Put it there, brother.